welcome to another edition of Us TV, TV for Us, doing it for us. We're here in Hollis, Queens, celebrating the Walk of Fame, Run DMC, and of course the man behind us, Jam Master Jay. Now we were here a year ago when 205th and Hollis got renamed Run DMC JMJ Way. Now we're here again, right in the park. We're going to talk to a couple of people like Orville Hall, get his perspective on the game now and the game then, and more importantly, celebrate this day for hip-hop icons. Y'all stay tuned.
So take that and move back, catch a heart attack, because there's nothing in the world that run no level like a cold chill at the party in the keyboard stand.
A gentleman named E.W. Stewart had the original idea for the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and his exact words were, he had the original idea for the Hollywood Walk of Fame as a means to maintain the glory of a community that meant excitement and glamour to the four corners of the world. That's why they did it. Hollis means hip-hop to the whole world. Okay? So it's appropriate to have the Hip-Hop Walk of Fame in Hollis. Okay? All right? Thank you. When we opened the restaurant, it was a three-part strategy. Okay? The first part was just first to put something back in Hollis that we could be proud of again. Hollis has lost all his resources at the moment. No community centers, no PAL. So we tried to put something back in this neighborhood that the neighborhood would be proud of. I didn't open this by myself. Trick did the floors. Rashid did the plumbing. T did the electrician. T was the electrician. Unique came in and took over Miss Laura's spot, and now she's feeding the whole community. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So this restaurant is community owned. The community built this restaurant. The second stage of the plan was to remotivate the neighborhood, and hence the Hollis Hip Hop Museum that you're in right now. Okay? We got Run DMC's plaques in here. That's the first plaques in rap music. Okay? In this section of the page, we've had 25 countries visit Hollis since the opening of this restaurant. All the way from Germany, from Poland, from Paris, they're here. The Hip Hop Walk of Fame, we will solicit corporations to sponsor the stars, which the money will go back into the neighborhood, and we will start initiating programs. We have a lot of organizations, I Love My Life, that's working hard, but we need the money to keep these programs going. Okay? Bury the Beef, the Peacekeepers, Man Up, okay? So this all needs money to be sustained, okay? So the Hip Hop Walk of Fame will do that. So we want to thank y'all for coming. We're going to leave here. We're going to take a walk down, which what will be the Hollis Hip Hop Walk of Fame, to the park. And I'm going to award these guys with the first stars of the walk. That's what's up. Okay? Got nobody touch. You know what I'm saying? Got no star touch the ground out here before our Hollis stars. Boo-boo, Russell Simmons, Diggy the New Prince. Hey! Diggy the New Prince. You know what I'm saying? Let's hold the Hollis, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got Bugsy over here. We got DMC coming. We got Ed Lover. Hollis is a great community, and we're going to rebuild it. Thank you very much.
Run, DMC. For you, fresh shit.
Us TV, TV for us, here in Hollis Burgers with the legendary Russell Simmons. Russ, thank you for coming on out.
This is my pleasure. I'm glad to be here. Orville doing a good job, you know, resurrecting the community, do his work, and everybody. It's an ongoing process. Like, you know, we always need to keep doing inspiring and good things for the community, and it always comes back to us when we do. So for me being here, just, you know, it's my gift to me, you know.
Praise God. Now, I did want to ask you, being in finance, where do you see the United States of America over the next 5 years in terms of finance?
I don't like, like to predict financial trends. I'm not a financial person particularly. You know, I do very conservative things on money, but I don't really look at what the market is doing. I look at what I can do. And if you're a good servant, God will keep taking care of you. You know.
Praise God.
So, and that's really what's about it. Other you know, what the collective condition is. That means the whole collective is racist or homophobic, or the whole collective is broke-minded, you know. Just because people around you are carrying a certain amount of weight, you ain't got to carry it with them, you know. So if the economy is bad, there's always going to be something to survive. And I think that for us, just keep giving, and good givers are good getters. So that's how I remind people to keep giving and serving. And really, as much as we say, oh, it's tough, we starve and all that, man, I mean, nobody's starving. And so we got to remember that God provides. And if we keep moving with that in mind, we operate from abundance instead of from lack. So we got to worry about what the rest of the world doing. We got to do what we do.
Now, you starting the Rush Card and innovating. Now, I wanted to ask you, me being in finance myself, seeing Capital One and a lot of these guys, are you ever looking to create a bank? Would you ever be looking to create a bank?
That right now, to run a Rush Card, you build credit, you transfer money, you have credit building services, and you have budgeting services, and it's cheaper than running a free Bank of America account. It's cheaper to have a Rush Card than a Bank of America account. You could operate from there, and I think people should move their money to community banks, but if not, we save money cheaper than bank. It's more expensive for an average person in this community right now to run a Bank of America account than it is to run a Rush Card. Much more expensive. So the idea is to keep finding new ways to serve communities and be creative. So I don't have to run a bank, I can run a Rush Card.
Absolutely. Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
When I was 16, I met Russell. He became my best friend. He was my mentor, my father figure. So he brought me out to Queens back in the day, and I started directing music videos before I did movies.
Okay.
So I did LL Cool J, Run DMC, you know, all the early Def Jam videos I did. So I spent a lot of time in Hollis with DMC, with Jay, you know, so when I was a kid.
Okay.
So it's like my childhood was out here in Hollis.
Now, I also wanted to ask you, and this is something that we ask everybody on Us TV.
Yeah.
Do you believe it's better to be feared or loved?
Oh, feared for sure.
Okay, I'm sorry, why? I'm sorry, why? Some people say love. I'm sorry, why?
I'm kidding. No. It's good to be loved by everybody, as many people. You know, it's being feared is could connotate a negative thing, but sometimes it's good to be feared. But generally, I think being loved is the most important.
Okay.
All right.
Now, I know this is a weird question, but I got to pull it out. Where do you see the United States in the next 5 years in terms of economics? You think we're going to be doing better?
Worse.
Or you think we're going to be doing worse?
Worse.
Really?
Yeah. It's getting worse.
All right, because you're kind of scaring me. I watch CNBC Daily, and those guys are telling us that things are going to get better, that it's not going to be a double dip.
I don't think so. I think it's only getting worse, and I think, you know, we gotta really prepare for that. You know, in the glory days when we were spending, we were buying everything. People gotta save, conserve, you know, work harder, and I think it's you know, unfortunately the economy is getting worse. That's what I believe, from what I understand from some really smart people. So save your money, man. That's the best advice I can give you.
We appreciate that advice.
Right.
I want to thank you for your time.
All right.
Have a great day. Thank you.
This is Brett Ratner, and I'm chilling with Jeff in Hollis on Us TV, TV for Us.
We got all smile and all the rhyme. We don't drop down. We don't do crime.
Handzon Multimedia. One time to get it right.